Hey guys, welcome back. So you may or may not know that in December I've decided that I want to read Harry Potter for the first time. And I thought that it would be kind of a fun video in preparation for me sitting down and actually reading the first book in the Harry Potter series. I thought it would be fun if I made a Pottermore account and figured out what my house is, what my wand is, and what my patronus is with you guys. So I've just discovered that Pottermore is now called my.wizardingworld.com, so a little bit different than what I'm used to personally. I've just made a fresh account. My name on the account is Nicole, BrushesNBooks, and let's go ahead and get started on answering the quiz questions so that I can find out what my house is, what my patronus is, and what my wand is. So I've actually done these quizzes all before, back when it was Pottermore, and I have like probably 2 or 3 different accounts on Pottermore because I always wanted to redo the quizzes like a few months or years later and see if I was still all of the things that it told me I was. So this is going to be interesting. I haven't done this in a while, so we'll see if I am the same as what I was before, and I will definitely check out my old Pottermore account and let you guys know if things have changed. I feel like one of the things is going to change. Let's start by sorting myself with the sorting hat ceremony and seeing if I get my old house. So it appears that a lot of the questions are the same as what I remember they were. The first question is moon or stars. So I'm gonna go for moon. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? I thought that said lioness. Loneliness, boredom, hunger, being ignored, or cold. Cold, I'm fine with. I'm Canadian. I love the cold. I would much rather be way too cold than be way too warm. I hate being warm. Well, warm is fine. Hot is not okay. Being ignored, that's a big one. I don't like being ignored. But at the same time, I feel like if someone's really, really like hell-bent on ignoring me, I'll just walk away. So I feel like that doesn't really bother me. Hunger, that's a big one. Yeah, I get hangry real quick. Boredom, no. I imagine things. It's fun. That makes me sound like I'm nuts. I'm not crazy, I promise. I have a very real imagination. And loneliness. I'm gonna say hunger. I don't know how to select it. Oh, there we go. There's a select button. Imagine that. Choose a category to continue. Cats, toads, or owls? Definitely owls. So we've got barn owl, tawny owl. Tawny owls are so cute. I have a picture actually that I'll insert here that I went to England and I was in the Lake District up in northern England, kind of close-ish to Scotland. And there was an owl guy at the train station and I got to hold a bunch of owls and it was really super cool. I love that memory. I have pictures, I'll show you. Snowy owl, so we got some Hedwig going on. Screech owl, no thank you. Brown owl, little boring. I'm gonna go for a tawny owl because it elicited, well, the barn owl is really pretty too, but I think I'm gonna go for the tawny owl because it elicits the most heartwarming response. Which road tempts you the most? A twisting, leaf-strewn path through the woods, that's pretty. The wide, sunny, grassy lane, no. The narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley, kind of, but I don't want to be murdered, so no. The cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. Love that. Do I like that one or do I like the forest more though? I feel like the forest kind of like, it would scare me if it was nighttime, so I'm gonna go with the cobbled street lined with ancient buildings because that sounds like my whole Europe trip this year. Love that. What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? We've got the piano. I play the piano, just a tiny bit, not very good at it. The drum, no thank you. The violin, if I could sit and listen to a violin constantly, that would be the life. Trumpet. So no surprise, I'm gonna go with violin. I think it's so romantic. I think it's such a wonderful sound. Love it. Okay, which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ignorant. Ooh, that makes me mad. Although I am ignorant to some things, but I'm working on it. Selfish. That also bothers me. Yikes. Ordinary. I don't care. You can call me ordinary. I know I'm not. That sounds so like nose in the ear. No, it's just like everybody has their own, everyone's unique in their own way. We're all perfect little snowflakes. And I'm very secure in that idea that we're all very different and we all have things to share with the world. I'm trying to cover my tracks because I sound like a jerk right now. Cowardly. I don't care if someone calls me cowardly. Doesn't bother me. The ones that bother me are ignorant and selfish. Because sometimes I can be ignorant to things. I fully admit that. I think that it's a smart thing to acknowledge that you can be ignorant in situations. I'm gonna go with selfish because that just boils my blood because I really try my best not to be selfish. If you could have any power, which would you choose? I thought that said the power to read and I was like, I mean, that's a cool superpower. So the power to read minds, the power to change the past, I don't like that. The power of invisibility, the power to speak to animals, ugh, Love that. The power of superhuman strength. Hercules. The power to change your appearance at will. Ooh, I like the last one, changing your appearance at will, but I want to make it very clear that I would not use it in nasty ways. Like, I wouldn't do it to like pull the wool over someone's eyes unless it was like a joke, very clearly a joke. I would not do it to like catfish someone, for example. That would be not okay. Last one. Heads or tails? I am going to go with heads. If you had asked me when I was younger, I always would have gone tails, but I'm going heads now. The Sorting Hat is ready to make its decision. I have a prediction, and I think it's going to be this again, but we'll see. Yes. Okay, so I got Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw has always been my house ever since I started taking these quizzes. Again, I've taken these quizzes like 3 times before. My answers have all changed very slightly, and I think the quiz itself has changed a little bit, but I've always gotten Ravenclaw. I'm all up here. Not that that's all that Ravenclaws are, but basically it says you're a Ravenclaw, wit, learning, and wisdom. Those are 3 things that those things define me. I agree, Pottermore. Sorry, Wizarding World. Because, Fantastic Beasts. If you guys want me to do the Fantastic Beast quizzes, I have also done those in the past. I assume that they're on here. I don't know, I haven't really explored the new Wizarding World yet. But if you guys do want to see that in a video, let's do it. I also own Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, like the book, the guidebook by Newt Scamander. So maybe I should do those quizzes and then read that. We'll see. I imagine it'll read a lot like my biology textbooks, so right up my alley. Anyways, Ravenclaw. It says, you probably know that some of Ravenclaw's most renowned members include Gilderoy Lockhart and Luna Lovegood, which I'm very happy about. Luna is a genius. I do think that Ravenclaws get a little bit cheated in the Wizarding World so far, and I really hope moving forward that we have some kind of Ravenclaw story that comes to the forefront. If there is one out there that I don't know about, let me know, but we need a little something all our own, because, the Hufflepuffs, they have Newt, which I love Newt, and then, obviously Gryffindor, Harry Potter, Hermione, Ron, and then even the Slytherins have Draco, so I'm sure they have others as well, but, Okay, moving on. We're going to do the other 2 quizzes now. Okay, so I just took a minute and I went and looked at one of my old Pottermore accounts, Wizarding World accounts, and I figured out what my wand and my patronus were. My patronus has definitely changed in the past, but what my last ones I think were anyways, I've written down. So let's do the wand quiz and see what I get this time and see if it's any different than what I got last time. Welcome to Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. Okay, that's an old profession. First of all, would you describe yourself as average, short, or tall? Probably average. I'm 5'7.5". And your eyes are dark brown or black or brown. They're not black, but they're pretty dark brown. Was the day on which you were born an even number or an odd number? It was an odd number because I'm odd. Do you most pride yourself on your determination, resilience, originality, kindness, imagination, intelligence, or optimism? Not optimism. I hope I'm kind. I don't know if I'd pride myself on it. I feel like kindness is something we just should be, not something we should be prideful of. I'm gonna go with imagination. Got some good imagination up here. Traveling alone down a deserted road, you reach a crossroads. Do you continue left towards the sea, ahead towards the forest, or right towards the castle? Probably to the forest, to be honest. I am not an ocean person. I don't like the ocean. And the castle, I think I'd be too afraid to confront whoever lives there. So I'm going to say head towards the forest. Do you most fear fire, isolation, small spaces, darkness, or heights? Probably small spaces, I'm going to say. In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? A silver dagger, glittering jewel, golden key, black glove, ornate mirror, bound scroll, or dusty bottle? I'm assuming that I can take all of these or one of these without repercussions. Touch only the lamp. Not so much a dagger person. Glittering jewel, golden key. Maybe the key, just to see where it fits, where it opens or what it opens. I think I'm about to find out my wand. Did it go? It says my wand is unknown. The web page reloaded because a problem occurred. Cool. Love that. I'm just gonna go through and do all of the same answers and I'll let you guys know what happens. Oh no. So what it did was, this is kind of my own fault. I had my old account open at the same time I had my new account open. And when I refreshed the page, it was like, well, you most recently logged into your old account, so you must be wanting that account, right? Which I do not. I guess it didn't know which account I was doing the quiz for, even though I did the quiz for the other account, but whatever. I feel like I'm not in focus. Sorry, I'm so Canadian. Average height, dark brown, odd number, imagination, forest, small spaces, key. Oh, my wand is very different than it was before. I'm still happy with my core though. I ended up with an English oak wood, which I like, with a phoenix feather core, 12¼ inches long, and slightly springy flexibility. Interesting. For what I had was a laurel wood wand with a phoenix feather core, and it was 10¾ inches with supple flexibility. So not incredibly different, but a little bit different. And I don't really know what laurel wood looks like or what it is. So having English oak wood makes me happy because England is my happy place. So maybe there's another page where it tells you what all that means, but I'm not seeing it on this page. So let's just go ahead and start the other quiz, and that is the Patronus quiz. The first time I did the Patronus quiz, I ended up with a ginger cat, and I am not a cat person, like at all, so I was pretty unhappy with that. And I did it again, and I got a red squirrel. I'm a little bit more of a cat person now, but I'm a dog person, hardcore. Discover your Patronus. Discover! Okay, begin. You must answer quickly. Think of your happiest thought and try again. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to choose one. Glitter, shine, or glow? Glow. Some instructions would have been nice. Bone or blood? Bone. I love osteology. True fact. Prowl, play, or preen? Prowl. What was that? I saw the hint of a tail, or was that a wing? Silent or speak? Silent. I love quiet. This is astonishing. You've almost done it. You've almost done it. Arr. Listen, watch, or touch? Watch. To see things. Your Patronus is a swallow. Interesting. So I've never ever had a bird as my Patronus. Before. But when I was in school, I worked at a lab and we worked with birds. We studied birds. So this feels very fitting considering I want to go back and do a master's with that lab. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. But yeah, a swallow. I like that. I'm very happy with that. All right, so just to reiterate, I did the 3 quizzes from the Wizarding World, and I basically got all different answers except for my house. My house used to be a Ravenclaw, and apparently it still is a Ravenclaw. I think that fits me. I don't think I've changed my personality or anything since then, so Ravenclaw all the way. Super happy with that. Luna and I are buds, at least in my head we are. My wand has changed, mostly the length and the wood. And my Patronus has changed every single time. So I'm thinking that the Patronus quiz is either it's changed or I've changed. No, I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in the Patronus quiz being accurate just because I have done that quiz a few times and got different results with similar answers, so I don't know. But the first time I took it, I got a ginger cat. Second time, I got a red squirrel. And then this time, the most recent time, I got a swallow, which I'm quite happy with. Overall, I think the new Wizarding World thing it's kind of cool, but it also seems like it's definitely got some bugs, at least as far as using it on a mobile device, because I'm using my iPad right now and it's a little bit buggy. But, you know, to be expected. Whatever, it's fine. Let me know down below in the comments what your answers are for your own Wizarding World / Pottermore quiz results. If you guys have done this in the past, let me know if they've changed since then. I think it'd be really interesting to see, like, if I'm the only one that happens to. I'm sure I'm not. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, do not hesitate to like and subscribe for future videos, and have a great day, guys. I hope to see you next time. Bye!